Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Coco Cabana. Today I'm here to talk about the changes that I'm making in order to pay off debt, go over the debt. So this will take me just a minute. Shouldn't take too long. I'm going to do a quick overview. We're not going to look at the budget because I didn't share my February budget, but I do need to do my February paycheck for the end of the month, and then come March is when, sorry for my arm, come March is when I'm going to do the actual budget to fit in my debt payments, how I'm going to start doing that. So today I do want to put my $42 in for this week. And I always forget it should be 14 circles. So we're going to do 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're getting almost to the halfway mark. Getting close. Okay, so for emergency fund, I have it here in my month ahead. We're going to add 42. So now emergency fund has 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 20, 40, 60, 86. 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. So 630 in our emergency fund. Getting so close, guys. And I'm going to keep this one going because I know the $1,000 can be used super quick in an emergency if something was to happen. Okay, next I have a Christmas savings challenge that I'm doing from Lisa Grateful Me. It's to save $500. I liked this one because it was small amount of things that I had to save. We're putting 20 in from this check. You may have noticed I took my saving 2026 savings, the $5. I think it's $25 a week. I took that out. I have that money set aside. I'm not sure if I'm just going to use it to get through the rest of the week if I need any additional groceries. I don't think I will, but I'm not sure. So I just want to hold on to that, and then if I do decide to put it in anywhere, I might put the 20 in here and then start with the rest of it in here. So we have $40 in this Christmas fund. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Actually, I'm not gonna close this. When I was paying off my debt last time, I was using these debt thermometers, and they helped a lot. It was really nice to see the progress of paying it off. So you put your total amount and then you divide it 10% all the way until you're 100% paid off. I really like these. And actually, we didn't finish this. We paid a couple off, paid these off, and then this one I just updated today. So our balance was $4,152, and that was as of 2/1 of 2025. And I checked today, and our balance is $727. So we're almost done with this one. We're throwing $244 at that every month. So we'll be done soon, by summer. Okay, I guess I can leave that here. This is the hard part. I mean, there's nothing to hide about. I had my daughter here. I had the AC on this. I have the water for the backup. That was $3,000. And then just taking care of the family and using the cards. So, yeah. Here is the debts. This is page 1. There's 4 on each one. PayPal, I wasn't using this card, but I ended up using it. It's $336.85. I bought my daughter's table with this. This is going to be a table for her apartment. So the kids had somewhere to sit and, you know, so they're not getting stuff all over carpet and stuff like that. This is going to be the first one I'm paying off, and I decided I'm just going to pay it off when I get paid on Wednesday. Apple is my second one. I've said this before. I've actually condensed my subscriptions very, very well. I used to have Netflix, Hulu, Disney, trying to think. I have the YouTube, Apple Storage. I had Apple Care Plan. I had a bunch of things, and I cut them all the way back. All I have now is YouTube and Apple Storage, and those come out on this card. So I'm going to have to transfer them over to my debit card, which I feel better about now because I only have the 2 subscriptions. So I'll probably do that, and Apple is my second card to pay off. I should be able to pay this one off with not a lot of pain. So that's $1,448.04. Bank of America was a transfer card. I didn't get a lot of time with this card as 0%, and I haven't been focusing on it, so I haven't applied anything to it. This balance transfer ends in October. So my goal is, I was thinking about doing this one third. If not this one, it'll be my city one. Third, I kind of want to do this one to try to get it down as much as I can. So that way when the interest hits, I'm not hit like on the entire balance. I don't want to be hit on $9,000 worth of interest. I'd rather be hit on 4 or 3. You know what I mean? Okay, so then Barclays, this one is at $10,547. So yeah, I have 2 big ones to work on here. City was only $3,000 something, and this is the card I used for the water, this plumbing issue, I mean. So now this card is at $6,142. My goal is to try to get it to $3,000 as soon as possible. So between this and Bank of America, those are my 2 priority ones. Upgrade, my balance is $18,483.35. I have this one last. I don't know. Probably because it would take me longer to try to pay this off. So I want to focus on these and get as much done as I can. This one's going to take me quite a while, you know, the Bank of America. So I don't know. I got to figure it out. But I know these 2 are first. I have this one next. We'll see what we decide. And then after upgrade, I just have our 2 vehicles. I owe $16,000 on mine, and we owe $18,000 on his. So this is where I am. So like I said, I'm gonna have to cut back on some envelopes. I'm still planning to save. Obviously, like my car maintenance, I need to do that. My dreams, my emergency fund. And then I was thinking about snowballing my month ahead. So I sat down today, rewrote all the numbers. My energy bill, the highest amount was $395. My internet's $140. Car insurance, I'm not going to focus on this one. I wrote it out, but it was $693. But you know, I usually do pay those on my 3 pay months. I'll pay my 6 months of car insurance. Car note, I'm not focusing on, but I wrote it out. This is our cell phone, water. Do I have the phone in here twice? I got the phone in here twice. And then emergency fund, 42 biweekly. And then dreams is 20 biweekly. And then these are the 2 subscriptions that I know. First thing is my emergency fund, $42 a week. I do have another challenge printed out that I would like to add to this. as I continue on to 42. And then I also have these bags here that was in here previously, so I can always do these as 42 as well. Subscriptions would end up being $31. So each one of these is $2. So the way I organized it was a least amount to highest, like as far as total dollar. So we have subscriptions first, 31. My granddaughter's insurance, I have 66 here, but I think it's only 40 something. I have to look at it again. Car tags, $90. Cell phone, $122. So these are $6 a piece. Internet is $140, so these are $7 a piece. Water, $145-ish, $7 a piece. And then, so this is what this should go in the front. We have 11 envelopes total to focus on. Gasoline, just to get a buffer, I have $8 each in here for $224. And then groceries, $3.30, I have $10 a piece. Electricity, we have $3.95, which is our highest, so each lightning bolt is $20 a piece. And this one is for my Jeep, which is $4.43. I think I'm going to take that one out because I wasn't going to focus on that one yet. Back to school is in here, $20 a piece. And then this goes into like the car insurance and stuff. Car insurance, credit card stuff, upgrade. I think this is his car, and then, you know, extra for mortgage. Okay. Oops, I don't know why all these came out like that. Okay. So my car will be back here. And like I said, I'm not focusing on these ones when I do the snowball, not yet. I want to focus on these and get a month ahead. And then this is obviously an extra one to throw money into to just help with that. But that's not a focus. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 actually. 9. So we will change this to 9 envelopes. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, I can't count. 10. All right. That's the nice thing about a pencil. So we have 10 envelopes. So if I did $5 a piece, that would be 50. But like I said, I want to snowball them. So that way I can get one fully funded and then be working on the next snowball. So we'll figure out. So we have 10. Too bad we didn't have an 11. But I don't want to add another one. Or is that the kids one? I guess I could add the kids one. Or no, the kids one is in there. That would be my car. I really don't want to do that. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to snowball those and try to get ahead with this. I think between this and my emergency fund, these are like super important. I could put the car repair in here. That way it could be 11. Because then if I had 11, I could do $50 minus 41 envelope. And then that would leave 10. And then those dollars could be in the snowball. So maybe I'll add the car repair. But yeah, so that's what I am working on, guys. This is not good. I did write down total debt without the cars is $46,368. Big chunk of that is that upgrade loan and then continued spending. So this is not good. I do have a lot of things that I need to change. One of the biggest things is going to be, I started looking at money that I spent off my debit card at the grocery store to try to get an idea how much I've been spending. I've been writing down a plan of things to do. One of those things is, like, I know Pick and Save sells certain packs of meat, like chicken or pork chops. You know, they got like these $5 packs. So I'm going to start looking into that. I didn't, yes, I did bring it. Let me see. I brought my menu down from this month of what I have done. And for the most part, I was doing pretty good. So this was an out night. These red ones are out nights. But like here, I had a really good streak this week of cooking. Ribs, potatoes and broccoli, burgers and fries, roast with carrots and potatoes. I made a hot tuna casserole with garlic bread. So I did really, really good here. These empty days, I didn't write it on my main calendar on my refrigerator, so I don't remember what we did those days. So I really want to do good with that. And like I said, implement them $5 meat packs. Also implement, let me take a drink. My throat is dry. Also implement doing like some fried rice, which doesn't take a lot of meat. Just different things like that. So, all right, there you have it. There's my debt confession. And sorry, we will get into it at the end of February. End of February, we will pay the PayPal off. And my March budget is going to revolve around getting back into paying on debt. So, yeah, I'm not happy, but it is what it is. And now I just got to get better. And I think I'm ready to get better with the cooking at home and trying to save. And I'm just praying, like, my daughter stays on track. I gave her all the tools to do the things that she needs to do. But I am nervous about that. But I don't have any means of helping her. I mean, I don't want to go into more credit card debt. I can't handle, I mean, I'm handling what I have, but like, I can't afford to have more, you know. So, all right, guys, thanks for being here today. And my next video, I do have to, upcoming videos, I should say, I have to do my last paycheck for February. So we'll have that budget. I have to do my collab. And I also, somewhere in between here, will be getting ready to prep for this March budget so we can make sure that we're on top of things. So I'm going to go over my bank account and write down some numbers and try and figure out what we can do for groceries. And if I can afford to have a small eat out fund, maybe like once a week. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Thank you for being here. Bye.